Hello everyone, Somber Interlude here, and tonight I'll be doing a review for Hasbro's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back Target exclusive Imperial TIE Fighter. Alright, same with pretty much all my reviews. I'm going to start off talking about the box, and really I absolutely adore this box, simply because it's got the classic retro look, looks very sleek. It was almost a shame having to take the TIE Fighter out of the box, because, I don't know, to me the package display was just amazing. You can see on the side here, it's got a picture, a little bit of information about everything it comes with. It says contents, one TIE Fighter spaceship, scaled for Star Wars 3.75-inch action figures, and the same standard action figures sold separately. Got a picture of a kid playing with it on the side. On the top. The other side as well, but probably my favorite is the bottom of the box. It's got a nice shot of Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi, as well as the TIE Fighter in the background and the Stormtrooper. Can't really say I've ever seen a Stormtrooper flying around in the TIE Fighter. Usually I have the TIE pilots, but whatever. The back of the box, exact same as the front, but it's got the nice little logo up here, Star Wars The Vintage Collection. I must say, I'm a big fan of the Vintage Collection, simply because the packaging design looks so much nicer, so much more sleek. Obviously it's just a shine back to how they used to look back in the day, but, really, it stands out on its own. Probably one of the best things I have to say about this is these figures, they're made by Hasbro, but if you look right here, it's got the Kenner logo, and as well it's got, on the top and some of the other sides, and it's really clever, because obviously Kenner had the line back in the day around the time when the packaging actually looked like this, so it's just a nice, all that nice little attention to detail really stands out, and it really, I guess, me as a collector, it really means something. It makes it look so much better than, just slapping up the Hasbro logo up front, because then it wouldn't look the same as, the vintage figures looked. As well as that, I don't know if I forgot to mention earlier, it's got the Target exclusive logo. Target, they've really been getting a lot of Star Wars exclusives. What with the little 2 battle packs, all sorts of other stuff, and to me, Target, I guess, they seem to be the place to go when you're looking for Star Wars figures. Alright, here we have the TIE Fighter opened up and assembled. Really, I have to say before I get into talking about it that this was very, very simple, hassle-free. There was no tape or tie wires, into that annoying garbage to get in the way when you're trying to take the figure out of the package. It was just simple. The wings and the cockpit all in their own little cardboard housing, and just pull it off, and it was just simple as that. The only thing I guess I could say that there was a clear rubber band thing around here to keep the top in place, and as well as that, inside the cockpit there was a piece of thick paper, thin cardboard, whatever you want to call it, but I guess it's trying to keep the contents inside from shaking around too much. As far as functionality on the TIE Fighter, well, according to the box, the 2 wings pop off as, I guess, battle damage or whatever. It's got the 2 buttons right here. You press them, and off pop the wings. It's a good idea, I guess. Considering this is more a toy for children. I don't know why, I guess. When I first saw this and, saw the box, the pop-off feature, I just kept getting this image in my mind of some kid, zipping around his house with the TIE Fighter, press the buttons to reenact the battle damage, and then the wings hit the ground and just shatter. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen, but it's just ever since I got that image in my mind, I can't get it out. Alright, well, as far as other functionality on the TIE Fighter, it's got the 2 extendable cannons in the front, which I have to say it was a hassle trying to get these things off. I felt like I was going to break them when pulling it off, and actually I did get someone else to pull it off for me, simply because, I don't know, I guess I was too scared of breaking it. So, if I had trouble doing that, I can only imagine a kid would have trouble doing that as well. Typical standard, the top pops off as well. But not just that, you gotta wiggle and jostle the seat inside the cockpit, and you can pull it out like so. I guess so, it's easier to put a figure in there. Now, I don't actually have a TIE Fighter pilot, but I do have this Hoth pilot, so he'll work all the same, just to kind of show how a figure squeezes in there. You just pop him in there, slide it in there like so, give it a little wiggle to push it down in. It gets kind of stuck, which is pretty annoying, actually. And then pop the top down. And there you go, you have your pilot in there ready to, I guess, zip-zoom around space. Well, other than that, there's really not much else I can say about this figure. It's pretty straightforward, just a vehicle, they've made TIE Fighters before. This one's really no different for some of the other ones they've made in the past, but it's still nice, and it's nice to see the TIE Fighter in the retro packaging as well. Well, this concludes my review for the Hasbro Star Wars Empire Strikes Back Target exclusive Imperial TIE Fighter. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more figure reviews.